Hello there. Now, how about we turn on some lights?
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable life.
Because if the worst should happen tomorrow, the world is going to need you to build a better day after.
ก่อนไปฝ่าตายกับความชิบหายในโลกของ Fallout ซีรีส์ฟอร์มยักษ์แห่งปีดัดแปลงจากวิดีโอเกมสุดฮิตเขย่าวงการ Prime Video ได้มอบภารกิจสุดท้าทายส่งเราบินตรงถึงมุมไบประเทศอินเดียเพื่อสัมภาษณ์แบบตัวต่อตัวกับโจนาธานโนแลนน้องชายแท้ๆของสุดยอดผู้กำกับคริสโตเฟอร์โนแลนผู้เขียนบท The Dark Knight และ Interstellar หยิบเกมโปรดมาดัดแปลงให้กลายเป็นซีรีส์สุดแหวกนำแสดงโดยเอลล่า เพอร์เนล
Practically every person I've met up here has tried to kill me.
Hi, I'm Shamlikit from Just Do It Thailand. สวัสดีครับ
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
So damn good. I'm a big fan of the game and the show just give me everything. Crazy, silliness, bizarre, fucked up too.
Yeah.
So good. You guys did a good job.
What you're doing is insane.
So first question. Did you and your brother just plan to making a show and a TV about
That
the
is
nuclear
amazing.
at the same time?
That is one of the most terrifying shirts I've ever seen. I feel so uncomfortable
Do you
right
have
now.
one?
I need one.
Do you like one?
Clearly.
Why not?
Oh, come on.
I give it to you.
Would you? I come halfway around the world.
Yeah, to get the t-shirt.
Just,
This is amazing.
God bless. Yeah.
So was it a plan? You guys just
No, it's just one of those things that happened. We started making Fallout 2019 before Chris started developing Oppenheimer. But I think a topic that interests and relevance for all of us, something that we had talked about on projects before, and unfortunately has gotten only more and more relevant every year since. But I think that fascination with the end of the world is something that fuels the games, something that fuels so many movies and shows. And I think this series has a pretty unique take on it. And that was my experience of playing the games. I never experienced anything like the games. Part of the reason we're making this series is that I had played Fallout 3 way back in the 2000s.
how it consumed your time?
A lot of time. A lot of time.
I know.
Yeah, The Dark Knight Rises was a little late coming to screen. It
Because of your playing
It may or
games.
may not have had something to do with me playing Fallout 3.
Oh.
Wow.
You need to go home. I do not think you would be willing to do what it takes to survive up here.
I've seen and read and done a fair amount of post-apocalyptic shows,
Yeah.
films, but this one was different. It was funny and weird and bizarre and also very heartfelt, maybe because of the comedy, even more heartfelt. And I really loved the character.
Oh,
yeah. Everything she said was hilarious, and she was so innocent and naive, and I wanted to put her in this crazy world and see what happens.
Holy shit. You're an actual vault dweller.
I am.
I thought all you dipshits were dead.
And you know what I love the most? The suit, the Val suit.
Right.
What did it feel like taking on the suit for the first time?
That part actually made me a little nervous. I can conceptualize what a big deal this is, being in Fallout. I know how beloved the games are. It's a huge moment. Putting on the Vault suit for the first time was like, whoa. It made me nervous. I was like, I don't want to mess this up. I want to get this right.
You did get it. No worry.
I mean,
Have you ever tried to wear it too?
No, they didn't give me a vault suit. I was like, sometimes it's actually helpful for reflections if the director is in costume. I couldn't convince him to give me one. They were too expensive. So maybe next time.
Can't wait. Maybe you do some cameo.
Yeah, well,
Get the cameo and you get shot.
and get shot. Well, I'm sure that would make Ella and the other actors happy. We all take turns shooting at me. Oh God, no! No one wants that.
Another thing is you have to work with our God, Todd Howard.
Oh, God Howard. Indeed.
Yeah, God Howard. Tell me the best thing about him.
Everything. Todd, from the second we sat down, so Todd had a short list of people he wanted to work with, and I had a short list of games and game creators that I thought I wanted to work with, and we were sort of at the top of each other's lists, and we got a chance to sit down a few years ago to have lunch together. Just one of those experiences, and I've had a few of them in my career, where you meet someone and it feels like you've known each other for years. He's incredibly warm, incredibly smart, and the degree to which he gave us the freedom and the support to make this series was extraordinary. Everything we needed, all was there at the other end of a text or a call asking about this part of the lore or that part of the lore, in some cases taking assets directly from Bethesda's, from the games and printing them up and creating them on set. It was just an extraordinary collaboration. One of those generous, creative masterminds I've ever had the privilege of working with.
All right, now I'm gonna bribe you. I have some cap here.
Okay. Ooh, there we go.
So tell me about Fallout 5. I bribe you already. Give me something.
Yeah, we keep pushing, we keep asking. I mean, sometimes they'll tell us things that we're not allowed to do, and I think, wait, does that mean that it's in? Now I know a little bit about it, but sworn to secrecy.
I really feel like the show is kind of feel like we're watching Fallout 5 already. Like a lot of new
high
lore
praise.
And stuff. Yeah, and also the action. Ella, what the craziest stunt you do for the show?
There was a flip I was a bit nervous about. It took a bit of convincing.
What about the dunking and the dunking you over and over and over again? How did you forget that one?
I was so focused on the flip. There was a lot of physical stuff that I was nervous about upon reading the script. You know, my experience of Fallout was reading a script going, how on earth am I going to do that? And then showing up on the day and somehow it just, you know, it's all been figured out and it works and it's so fun. You're moving at such a fast pace. You're surrounded by the most lovely, experienced, professional, talented people that you completely trust. You know, the stunt team, Jonah, DP, everyone. And you really just jump and the net catches you. And that's the very privileged thing about being an actor. I was very nervous about the stunts and now it's my favorite thing ever to do.
We'll have more of them for you. It's good. It's good. We're gonna ratchet it up a little bit more.
Ooh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
You know?
I grabbed a moldy one.
Tell me about working with the one and only Walton Goggins.
Hello there. I'm here to show you a wonderful place.
He's very, very cool. Intimidatingly cool. He had a hard time because he was head to toe prosthetic. I mean, his hands, his face.
Yeah, it was the first time he came to set in all that makeup. And the makeup is done beautifully. We knew that with Walton was such an expressive actor, you'd want to see his face. So it's very thin, but we also knew that, you know, the ghoul is a very specific look, so we had to kind of nail it. And he came to set the first day. And this happens sometimes with actors, the beginning of a long journey. And sometimes, you know, I'll take care to sort of bring them onto our set. And he was crying. And I thought, you know, this is a special thing. As an experienced actor, he was very excited about the character. The characters really, because it's really two characters over the span of hundreds of years. And it was an emotional moment. It was an emotional moment for me too, until I realized that he was actually just sweating under the suit because it was so hot. And it was literally sweating out of his eyes, squeezing up out of the suit, and then just dribbling down the front of the suit. And I thought, oh, this is going to be challenging.
It was so hot. It was so hot New York summer.
We would get to a very, very talented VisFX crew, and we had enough in the budget to do a handful of shots where instead of just deleting his nose, we could do the whole look. And so we'd get to a point towards the end of the day, or if we were in a point where we'd already done Walton's coverage and we were shooting over Walton Bella, or you know, or a different situation like that, and we'd just say, okay, go ahead and just rip your face off. You just reach up and tear his face off, and the look of relief.
Well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs.
Let's tell all the Thai fan, right? Why this show is a must-see on Prime.
Yeah, there are so many things. I think it's just really good. It's funny, it's heartfelt. There is something for everyone. And I really, truly think that that's a good thing.
you have it all. You have thrills and chills and laughs. It is a very weird show.
You've never seen this show before.
That's right.
That
Nothing like I've ever seen. Even I playing the game.
Look out at this wasteland. Looks like chaos.
Everyone wants to save the world. They just agree on how.
There you are, you little killer.
Fallout ภารกิจฝ่าแดนฝุ่นมฤตยู 11 เมษายน ที่พรามวิดีโอเท่านั้น สตรีมครบทั้ง 8 ตอน พร้อมเสียงภาคไทย
วันนี้ไม่ค่อยสะอาดหรอกน้องบอ
Alright guys, that's it for me today. I have a gift for you.
Okay.
My friend doing this sketch.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, now you become
that's
a
so
Fallout
cool.
character now.
That's beautiful.
And for you, Jonah.
Oh, come on. Are
You
you
got the
serious?
suit.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Now
Look
you
at
know
that.
the hood
A
upstairs.
little bit of a double chin. We'll take it. Come on, that
You
works.
look like Ship.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow, this is amazing.
I look like
Did
Shippy's
you say you
stunt
did
double.
this?
No, my friend. My
Your
best
friend? We'll say
Yeah.
thank you to your
These are
friend.
beautiful. Thank you.
Sure. I give you a thumbs up.
This is awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, and
Please
the
thank
new
your
Thai
friend.
fan, we love you.
We love Thailand.
Congratulations.
We love Thailand, so thank you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so
Nice
much.
to speak with you. Do you want your caps back?
No, I'll bribe you.
No,
alright?
that's for us.
It's fine. It's
Okay,
fine.
fine, yeah,
I
you
can find a
bribe
new
them.
one.
หากคุณรักการดูซีรีส์ก็อย่าลืมกดซับกดแชร์ กดไลค์ และกดปุ่มแจ้งเตือนเอาไว้ เพื่อไม่ให้พลาดหลักคอนเทนต์สุดเอ็กซ์คลูซีฟเจาะลึกถึงความบันเทิงหลากหลายกว่าใคร ที่เดียวที่จอดอ JUST do IT พิมพ์จารีตภาษาอังกฤษ ส่วนดูภาษาไทย